In the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, Mohammed bin Salman, otherwise known as MBS, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, stands out as a figure of significant global consequence that commands attention. The narrative surrounding MBS is as intricate as the nation he leads, with divergent perspectives painting a portrait of a leader whose policies and actions elicit both praise and concern. This video delves into the enigma that is Mohammed bin Salman, scrutinizing the facets of his leadership, the controversies that surround him, and the transformative changes he has ushered in Saudi Arabia. But before we get started, take a moment to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit that notification button as well, because we have more videos on the way that you cannot afford to miss. Mohammed bin Salman, commonly known as MBS, is a prominent figure on the global stage, serving as the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. Born on August 31, 1985, MBS belongs to the powerful House of Saud, the ruling royal family. His upbringing within the royal circles shaped his early life, and his education in law at King Saud University provided the foundation for his future endeavors. MBS's ascent to power is a tale of strategic maneuvering within the intricate web of Saudi politics. In 2015, he was appointed as the Minister of Defense and Deputy Crown Prince, marking a pivotal moment in his political trajectory. He was promoted to Crown Prince in 2017 after the dismissal of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Nayef. The young prince's rise gained momentum with his ambitious Vision 2030 initiative, aimed at diversifying the Saudi economy. This marked a departure from traditional reliance on oil, showcasing his vision for a modernized and economically independent Saudi Arabia. The hallmark of bin Salman's leadership lies in his ambitious efforts to reform Saudi Arabia. Initiatives, such as the lifting of the driving ban for women in 2018 and the introduction of entertainment options, signaled a departure from conservative norms. His anti-corruption drive in 2017, albeit controversial, aimed at cleansing the system and consolidating his power. These reforms, coupled with economic diversification, painted a picture of a progressive leader keen on reshaping Saudi society. In understanding MBS, it becomes evident that his identity is intertwined with both the history of the House of Saud and the contemporary dynamics of a rapidly changing Saudi Arabia. His rise to power and ambitious reforms set the stage for a nuanced exploration of the potential risks and rewards associated with his leadership. As bin Salman steered Saudi Arabia towards modernization, his methods of consolidating power drew international scrutiny. While his efforts to modernize the economy and society are commendable, concerns linger regarding human rights, political dissent, and the concentration of power. The interplay between bin Salman's vision for Saudi Arabia and the challenges he faces on the international stage paints a complex picture that demands careful analysis. MBS's leadership is shadowed by persistent human rights concerns. The arrest and alleged torture of activists, including women's rights activists, sparked international outrage. The challenge lies in reconciling the pursuit of societal reforms with the imperative to uphold human rights standards. Bin Salman's approach to dissent and the treatment of activists poses significant ethical dilemmas that reverberates beyond Saudi borders. The brutal murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul also casts a dark cloud over its international standing. The incident strained relations with key allies, prompting widespread condemnation. The lack of transparency in the investigation and the subsequent trial fueled skepticism, raising questions about bin Salman's commitment to accountability and the rule of law on the global stage. On the other hand, MBS's approach to foreign policy has been both assertive and controversial. His assertive foreign policy is exemplified by Saudi Arabia's involvement in the Yemen conflict. The humanitarian toll of the war has drawn criticism, contributing to strained relations with Western allies. Moreover, Saudi Arabia's regional rivalry with Iran adds a layer of complexity to bin Salman's leadership. The kingdom's geopolitical maneuvers in the Middle East have broader implications for stability in the region. While Vision 2030 promises economic diversification, its success hinges on overcoming challenges. Fluctuations in oil prices, global economic conditions, and the pace of reforms present formidable obstacles. The ability of the Crown Prince to navigate these complexities will determine the feasibility of his vision and its impact on Saudi Arabia's economic future. Mohammed bin Salman's leadership in Saudi Arabia, despite its controversies, has undeniably steered the nation toward growth and modernization. The ambitious Vision 2030 initiative, under his stewardship, has set Saudi Arabia on a transformative path, diversifying its economy and striving for societal progress. His vision for Saudi Arabia transcends the conventional norms that have characterized the kingdom for decades. His emphasis on economic diversification marks a departure from the nation's traditional reliance on oil. The commitment to nurturing non-oil sectors and encouraging foreign investment reflects a forward-looking approach that aims to fortify Saudi Arabia's economic resilience. Under bin Salman's leadership, Saudi Arabia has witnessed unprecedented social reforms, challenging deeply ingrained traditions. These reforms contribute to a narrative of progress and openness. The geopolitical landscape in the Middle East is inherently complex, and MBS has navigated it with a strategic mindset. Whether it's confronting regional challenges or asserting Saudi Arabia's position in global affairs, the Crown Prince has shown a willingness to engage on the international stage. The country's participation in discussions on critical global issues and its efforts to diversify alliances reflect a leader who recognizes the importance of a proactive foreign policy. As Saudi Arabia grows and evolves, there is an underlying hope that Mohammed bin Salman's leadership will continue to be a catalyst for positive change. The vision of a modern, economically diversified, and socially progressive Saudi Arabia resonates with a global audience. The commitment of the Crown Prince to steering the nation into uncharted territories and breaking away from historical norms positions him as a transformative figure. Looking ahead, there is anticipation that a flourishing Saudi Arabia will have a more substantial voice in global affairs. As the nation grows economically, technologically, and culturally, it is hoped that bin Salman will leverage this newfound influence to contribute meaningfully to international dialogues and resolutions. A Saudi Arabia with a strong global presence has the potential to shape discussions on energy, regional stability, and broader diplomatic issues. As Saudi Arabia matures under Mohammed bin Salman's guidance, the unfolding chapters of the country's story under the Crown Prince hold the promise of a nation poised for a prominent role in shaping the world's future. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you have yet to do so. Be sure to also hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on our upcoming videos.